So this is a gap kind of a activity. This is how you might do a gap fill exercise. All you need to do is place a rectangle over the text.
So is that shading the text, or?
This is a diagram, say on IT, and all I've done here is place rectangles from the shape object up here. Insert rectangles, insert shape. There's a shape option here somewhere, and stuck it onto the screen, sized it. So that's a simple way of having a gap fill exercise. And then this is an example of the video sort of content that you can put in, but the video that you put into Smart has to be converted into Flash, and then it becomes very easy to kind of drag and drop and move about on the screen. But you have to be careful how you do that. And the other tool which I've been using is this. You'll see on the little handout I've given you, the toolbar at the top, there's a little icon there which is kind of a drop down full screen, which is a shade, so it covers up the screen before I reveal what's there. So it might just be that I reveal the title. Let's go to this one. Without telling you what the game is, and then when I'm ready to carry on the rest of the lesson I can reveal the rest of the game. And then we've got two other buttons that allow me to have both screens on at the same time, previous and the existing present one. And the other option I've got is the middle one here, which will give me a transparent screen. So actually it's only showing me, how do I get back? It confuses me. I'll show you what that does. If I go back to the last screen I've got on the board, which will be, say, this one. Click on transparent. It shows you, it just makes the whole whiteboard transparent. Here we've got, just go to File. So I've actually, if I go to the folder that I'm using for this session here, these are all the notebooks that I've got in this folder for this session. So this lesson that I have with all of these slides and activities, it's just simply saved as a notebook file, and I can import those into there. And you could choose to upload some of these to the Teacher Exchange site. But as a group, as a department working together, you might want to think about having your own copies, but also sharing these resources with yourselves. Because if you've spent some time creating a nice interactive resource and you found stuff that's of use to you from the galleries and so forth, then it's quite likely that other people inside the department are going to find it useful. So tag it and share it. And the last thing to be wary of, let's do this. As soon as I write on the screen, it brings up the InkAware software. And you can see that a moment ago I had a normal screen. As soon as I pick up the pen, it brings up this frame that appears around the screen that you've got. And often, when you're using smartboards, you forget that just momentarily. But that means that you're not actually looking at the real desktop screen. You're using the InkAware software that smartboard comes with. So some of the functionality of my normal desktop has just disappeared because I picked up the pen. So I'm in this smart screen here, so I can save this. And it sort of stick it straight into the notebook software. So just be wary that the moment you pick up the pen on the normal screen, doesn't matter what program you're using, but if you don't have the notebook software displayed, the moment you pick up the pen, that frame appears around the screen, and you've lost the desktop functionality that you thought you had.